Hello and welcome to another Fantasy Racing video, and you probably may have guessed what the video is already. Well, you probably already knew because you looked at the title and you clicked on it. This is a Marussia Formula 1 car, and probably going to be I'm going to support them throughout the whole of 2013. Now, you may think, why are you doing this? Well, the main reason really is because in the live stream, the whole thing that everyone knows about, so I don't really need to mention it. I was driving a Marussia, and it's just a bit of a Fantary tradition to be in a Marussia, and I always try and click Marussia and no one else. They always go for the big teams like Red Bull and Ferrari. So what I suggest to you, if some people are like, if you're doing an online race and you can pick what cars you can get, and always somebody else gets your car, maybe think about changing your favourite team to a very lower one, which people of course do that. So you can see this is a lovely Marussia car. This Marussia, I think, is 2013, I think, because they have the white thing there at the top of the nose. And I think Marussia are going to do quite well. Maybe they can close the gap to Caterham, and then Caterham closing the gap to the midfield. But in testing today, I think they still haven't got it. But hopefully, if I support them more, who knows what will happen in the future. Now let's go on to our next image, which is slightly there, so we'll just put that there. This is the new card for sure. A side view there. This is the Marussia car of this year, and my first impressions. Well, they have, and all the cars really, I think they have like very squished side pods, which obviously is quite strange. But I think if you just look very carefully, I think they've kept the step. Actually, I don't think they had the step nose last year, and they kind of put it on. I think just a tiny bit there. But there's a thing sticking up there, so I don't know if that could be true or not. Well, this is it. This is a car that we will be supporting. Well, I will be supporting. Show your support in the comments as well. And this Marussia car, I have to say, looks better than last year's. You've got the strip of black and the red really go together. Probably one of the best cars, design cars, along with Ferrari. Caterham have really gone for a very different type of green colour, which I also like as well. But my brother likes green, so he's supporting Caterham. So I've got to be in the Marussia, and I've got. Marussia, you've got to score at least 1 point, otherwise you're never going to beat Caterham. So me and my brother are having a bit of a fight, trying to watch the races and see what lower team wins, basically, because we used to have like McLaren and Ferrari, but Red Bull kept on winning, and he kept on winning the bets because he bought Red Bull, and I kept on losing because of McLaren having reliability issues. So he thought, maybe we should go for a different tactic, and so that is why. Next picture then is a picture of Max Chilton, their driver for this year, and maybe many years, hopefully not, because he can go to a better team. But if he's one of those drivers, like who's a good example? Fernando Alonso in his Minardi, let's say, he picked up very good results, but never actually scored. He was like 10th, 11th, 10th, then 9th, and that's how he got noticed. Remember, the point system was different. It wasn't the top 10 back then. It was the top 6 in 2001 when he joined Minardi. So yeah, Max Chilton could be one of those people, hopefully he won't be another. He hopefully won't be another Timo Glock. coming in this year and not scoring any points, not doing very well with the Marussia team, and getting a bit mixed up. So hopefully that will not happen. But their other driver, ooh, that's a big picture. We just get kind of like his face in general. This is a very serious man here. His name is Luis Razzia. He was in GP2, and actually he was actually my rival. Because I was supporting David Valsecchi, and I hope he gets an F1 seat because there's no Italian Formula 1 drivers, and because I am actually Italian, you know, obviously I'm going to want an Italian Formula 1 driver, and I thought he was talented, you know, winning the GP2 Drivers' Championship, you know, may gave him a seat, but now they give him to Luis Razzia. Oh, what a shame. But anyway, let's hope now I'm supporting Luis Razzia, and hopefully he can get us a new few points. A big mix of drivers lineup. Last year we had Timo. Actually, let me talk to you about the history then of this team. So you go back to the first image then of Marussia. Now Marussia, to start off with, were terrible. They had Timo Glock and they had Luca Degrassi. I think they changed their drive lineup once, but it didn't go very well. And actually, what happened in the Japanese Grand Prix, going up for warm up, Degrassi just crashed even before they made it. Actually, it wasn't actually the warm up lap. I don't think it was one of those where you come to the grid. When you go back to start the race, you know when they go to the grid, you know, you see all the Formula 1 cars, they have to drive out the pits, go around the lap, then they go for grid walk and all that stuff, and then they go for their warm-up lap, then they go. That's what I mean. But it's just Marussia seems to have been very bad on pace, so hopefully that can change. And they actually ended up 12th in 2010. In 2011, same result, 12th, but they changed the Grassy for Ambrosio, and Gluck still stayed. In 2012, last year, things got much better because they had a 12th in Singapore and Brazil, but unfortunately Caterham just got it with Petrov in 11th in the very chaotic Brazilian Grand Prix. And well, the drive, so Pete came in, but then Pete went to Caterham, and now we have a big huge change in our drivers lineup with Max Chilton and Luis Razzia. So hopefully they can do really well for the team. And well, thank you so much for watching. You're showing lots of support, everybody. Remember to comment, thumbs up, and also please to subscribe. Until next time, see ya. Goodbye.